Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? We are here today with some more Zero Parades for Dead Spies. I'm knocking over everything, but that's okay. Yeah, so last time we were under interrogation, and we got shocked a lot. And hopefully everything will work out for the best. Let's go over yonder. Continue. Hey, Karth, how's it going? Do I remember exactly? Oh yeah, last time I came here, and I was like, "Where's Heartman? Heartman ain't here no more." Let's see. You know what? We need a cool drag of a cigarette. Also, they fixed this where you can hover over and see what these buffs are. Yeah, we'll pull a cool drag of a cigarette, maybe two. We don't need more delirium. We need something that gives us more fatigue. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. That's a little more even Stevens. So what the H are we doing? Or do we need to do? So we need to talk with Yana. We also need to... note directed to the payphone northwest of Party Alley. Okay. Saw a pigeon eat a cigarette about one time there. West of Party Alley, and we are not in Party Alley. Well, I'm still enjoying this game. I'm still having fun with it. Free gummies. Hard gummies. We're already on the next day. Reno Tell. Ring feels like it comes from an entire reality, another reality entirely. Look around first. A few meters away, two girls. Yeah, we already know about them. They're bees.
There is no response, just the sound of your own breath against cool plastic.
Hello, Moshi Moshi.
Looks like you missed your tram.
Whoops.
But at least you didn't get yourself zeroed out. So thank you for that. Just a casual phone call between old friends. We've got a lot to catch up about.
Yes, Mel. There's something big happening here.
You really went off script back there. We're lucky an old associate reached out and filled us in.
Today, 0 soul down.
Ooh.
We're only as good as our sources, even when those sources don't technically exist. You know, I've heard in the developed world they have semioticians who insert secret meta messages into advertisements.
Summer, get out of...
Messages that bypass the mind's conscious defenses entirely, going straight from your senses into your preconscious.
Moss and lichen removal. Your task etches itself in the folds of your subconscious.
Shh, Operant. Not everything that can be said should.
Task revealed, 0 out the Grand Lich.
A bird passes across the beam of the projector, casting a lunatic shadow as it goes.
Zero out. Oh, I see it now. Lich.
I don't know that I'd go that far. We make it up as we go along. The meaning comes after. You said this was way bigger than you and Pseudopod, and you were right.
Assassinate a high-ranking foreign official. Return to the Operant Bureau's graces. This is the offer that's been extended to you.
Dice cupped in the Manuspati, ready to be flung across the board. Let's talk about what you need now. A plan, a tool, some friends. You recently made a new acquaintance, did you not? An older foreign gentleman.
What's up, Rel? This is indeed the run. Let's fucking go. And we're not a family-friendly stream, so we can say that. Also, a family-friendly stream would definitely never play this game. Because they say words like cunt.
Dante, the old prisoner.
He seems like a highly knowledgeable individual. I'm sure he could help you find a suitable time and place for your purposes. Is that so? I didn't realize you two were still in touch.
Not gonna lie, brother, I cannot stand the narrator in this game. Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest step back, is that the narrator in Disco Elysium was so good.
Well, the Manuspati has given us a very interesting board state. Well done.
I don't know about the other game, but in this game it's just bad.
If there's a deal to be struck, your old friend will be the one to approve it. How wonderfully convenient.
Well, as they say, it is what it is. Like she is overacting. I don't know. But that's just me, yeah. But that is a problem if you're if that's a big problem with this game for some people, where you're gonna be hearing her a fair bit. You're gonna be hearing her a fair bit. The guy in Disco Elysium, he was a this like deep black man. Almost, I almost want to say like, maybe African. Some like African tones in there. I used to think the same thing about Balls Hurt Gay 3, though, and I ended up loving that game. Balls Hurt Gay 3? Oh, you mean Baldur's Gate 3? That's a game I need to play someday. Don't get me wrong. The problem is that it's such a fucking big ass game, a big assed game. That, and like, this is my problem, is that it's a badass game, brother. I was just playing it the other day. My problem is that in RPGs like this, and Disco Elysium and Zero Parades is the exception where I won't really look into a whole lot of stuff. Like, maybe I'll look into, like, what are some good thought cabinets or whatnot. But if I'm playing an RPG, I'm gonna maximize it. I want to know where all the best quests are, where all the best weapons are, where all the best perks are, all that shit. And when I'm playing a game like that, it takes me, I want to see at least twice as long, if not 3 times as long, to play as a normal human being. Also, I'm still in the middle of Baldur's Gate 2. I'll finish that game someday. Someday I'll finish Baldur's Gate 2. I've come this close to just being like, all right, I'm streaming Baldur's Gate 2 in the middle of my save. But I don't have the heart. It's hard to join a game like that, just like in the middle, as a viewer.
Isn't it? I thought we'd resolve the contradiction by using one enemy to slash the throat of another. Talk to Essie. Find out what your new acquaintance is worth to them. Give them the moon if they ask for it.
You already know she keeps an apartment in the housing campaign. You need only find which one.
It sounds so fun and easy when you say like that. Of course, in reality, it will be very, very hard.
Oh, tools.
I was thinking something discreet, portable, quiet.
A lockpick?
A pistol with suppressor, either built in or attachable.
Bro, she just exhales too much at the end of every line if you ask me, or every sentence for that matter. And why does Maladia sounds like she's talking through a telephone? She is talking through a telephone. We're getting a dead drop.
Ha. Sadly, we haven't got the time nor the connections to arrange a proper import. This one's going to have to be procure in theater.
Opera speak for your problem.
Naked Snake, you're gonna go win naked. All equipment procured on site. I figured if people said the remake for Metal Gear Solid 3 was good or not. I heard it was at least okay.
I think a quiet purchase is best. Less paperwork. How you arrange that is up to you.
We gotta buy Rudy Tooty McShooty. We're already in.
Go Eyes, the street hustler and man of many endeavors. He's your lead.
Oh, excellent. You didn't think you were going to do this alone, did you?
I mean, based on how things have been going, sounds like I'm the only one still alive for my old crew that I know of.
The photograph feels warm in your pocket all of a sudden.
You won't know until you've asked. Besides, you don't need a network. What you need is a squad.
Squad from square. A formation that can defend itself in 4 directions.
The knight errant to assemble and guide the rest. The cupbearer to stand by you absolutely.
Yeah, what the fuck
The
about
astronomist to
pseudopod?
reflect things in a different light. The fool, for a reason known only to one. Right. The stress of the job seems to have left your double somewhat
Fucked. Impressionable.
inert. I would probably count him out for this assignment.
I mean, I think he's still recoverable. He's still in there.
No question. You and he always got along. Friends even. Good with wires and things, wasn't he? A decent fool.
No phone line is safe when he's on your side.
That's a great shame. I'll make sure he gets his unmarked star. Much like your old friend himself. And you think she might be up for this? Worth asking about her availability in any event. Oh, you're serious, aren't you? We don't have to rehash ancient lore, but if you were to insist, he could take up his old role as your astronomist. Right, your cop friend, the Carabinero. He could play nicely as a fool, assuming he hasn't pickled himself in schnapps. For your squad, probably not. But she may end up playing an important role all the same. Yes, she probably would take any role you offered her. Her, I actually have a note on here in my files. Seems her father set up a clinic on a houseboat somewhere in Kisa.
Oh,
Maybe worth
okay.
paying him a visit.
We have a
houseboat
lead.
doctor. Could it be Dr. Hugo? Perhaps he's changed his name.
I'll be there for you as well. You can reach me from any payphone if you need help in theater. For anything extra sensitive, you can call me from the phone in your apartment.
Wait, no chewing on stuff, mister. Wait, I know, I see you over there. You know what happens to bad boys, right, Wit? You know what happens? I know you act like I never feed you, but I feed you all the time, I know. You're such a weirdo. Skin and bones as he is, I know. He's so skin and bones. There's nothing here, Wit. Look, you're getting hair everywhere. Right, you can go. You don't get fed for like another 2 hours, mister. Oh, your fur's all ruffled up. I know, it's hard to be him. I bet you if I put the food in front of him that's already there, he'll eat it. I might have to get him a treat or something in a little bit.
It's a pleasure to be working together again. Now get some rest. Don't fall for false advertising.
A click.
Maladius sounds hot. Yeah. Alright, we got a whole heckin' lot of stuff to do. Oh, these guys aren't here anymore. Okay. Free cigarettes.
There's only one button on the sleek metal call box. Next to it, a small plaque embossed with a cheerful dolphin and a small glass sphere. Quite expensive looking. It's pleasantly squishy. It's black and round. The sleek surface reflects and distorts your features. It's too opaque to see what's beneath. You lean away from the sphere.
Pleasantly squishing is what I'm talking about. I have this weird thing that I do. This is like kind of related. But if there's like a figure or like some sort of thing in front of me made of plastic and it has like weird like points to it, I have to like press into the points with my finger until it starts hurting a little bit. I don't know why I do that, but I do that.
You step away from... Doors crowd you.
Totally normal.
Stacked upon each other. Behind one of them, your former asset Estoc, draped in a see-through cloak. Esti knew it's competent, unlikable, ultimately invaluable.
I'm not seeing them.
Talk, yes, then spy. One of these apartments belongs to Estoc. You just have to discover which. There appears to be a residence list on the wall. You could start there.
That's a good start.
You must be subtle in your approach. Your asset is still living her cover. That will make her unpredictable and desperate. Esti keeps a special mental calendar marked critical phone call from Herschel. The calendar has been counting for 5 years.
No, get that thing. Hey, Damlos.
Photographs, candles, tucked under the stairs. You'd be forgiven for initially overlooking the modest shrine, were it not for the roughly carved wooden figurine, waist height sat off to one side. This is a shrine to Sirius, angel of romance, war, and negotiation. If it weren't for the candles, you easily could have mistaken it for a shadowy heap of discarded belongings, awaiting the weekly rubbish collection. Someone cares enough to maintain it, but it looks like it's a one-man job. Few of the middle-class residents of the housing campaign want to be seen openly making offerings or tending the shrine. Such things scream working class.
Yeah.
Among the usual photographs and candles, people have left mysterious
Sucks being a normie.
items. A single house slipper, a dusty magnum of champagne, a small pouch filled with some sort of musky, sweet herb. And scattered throughout, wedding invitations, faded, creased, RSVP dates years in the past. It's customary to invite the angel to festivities, to bless the union. You are cordially invited to celebrate the joining of Mr. and Mrs. Pascal Kavanagh on Enatos 3rd, 92. According to law, a blessing from the Dog Star should ensure a union that lasts 30 years, minimum.
Doesn't mean they're happy. Just means it lasted 30 years.
You take out the little off-white rectangle, red inked lips glinting in the light.
Actually, you know
pop the
what?
little object.
We'll pray.
The shadows shift and grow long, candles flickering. The air thickens around you. Each prayer counts.
Okay. So we can come back to this later. Glasses? You gotta pray just to make it today.
A postbox with drawers numbered 1 to 12. The whole apparatus locked at the side with a single keyhole. No Newits, but people change their names, especially people in your line of work. That lock's shit. Begging for the bang of a pry bar. Surely you'll be able to tell which is Estee's drawer from the contents. Cigarette butts, poker chips, crochet patterns.
Okay, narrative voice is growing on me.
You
Yeah,
step away
like,
from the mail.
I feel like I have a pretty good finger on the pulse on stuff like this. And I feel like her performances are at least fine. I mean, there are people who just, for one reason or another, just have a lot of ire towards something. And no matter what happens, they'll always have that ire. You know, being someone who follows Pantheon, I definitely experience a lot of that. It was funny, someone left a comment on my Slay, the interview Slay did of me. And his friend was like, I tried Pantheon once, never gonna play it again. It's like, alright.
A large framed board with the title Residence printed across the top. Sounds promising, but probably too easy.
Relatable, yeah.
The title and initial entries are printed in thick, embossed ink. But over time, names have been crossed out or added with rough pencil. You read the list, including the crossed out entries. You read it again. There is no Newits. The list appears haphazard and poorly maintained, which no doubt suits Estoc perfectly. You come away from the wall.
Actually, she whispers more when it's shadow play. Yeah, that makes more sense. I wonder, so in Disco Elysium, there is Shivers. There's the Shiver skills, which is a crazy skill for any game. Where, like, the higher your Shivers is, like, the more you hear the pulse of, like, the world and the city. Like, I remember someone with high shivers that was at this one section, and it's like, oh, this is Revanchal or whatever. Sounds like my type of stat, you know.
You had meant to demonstrate to Carolina how to infiltrate an apartment. Instead, one of you knocked over a flower pot and you had to dart inside, panting, hoping no neighbors called the police. She picks up on your sarcasm, your lack of fear, echoes it. Little cuckoo.
I hear the whippings are fun, if you're into that. forced to watch Nestor's music videos until we beg for death. Ugh.
Your laughter petered out, suddenly loud in the empty apartment.
Yeah, when they said whippings, I thought they were talking about whippets. Don't do, by the way. Listen, if you're a kid out there, I don't know how you found this, but don't do whippets or galaxy gas, or whatever the fuck they're calling it now. You're literally killing your brain. You're literally making yourself stupid. And why would you want to be stupid?
Have you ever been interrogated?
Definitely that's true now.
Whoa. Where'd you learn how to do that?
There is no record found of any operant succeeding in this maneuver.
Thought no longer violet. Okay.
You haven't. You would.
Would you teach me?
Uh-oh.
You made up a maneuver on the spot, lying to her as you often did, and she committed every word to memory.
Yeah, I thought that at first too. My friend used to do those, hopefully doesn't do it anymore. I mean, hopefully. I've heard some bad stories where, like, people are all bright and smart, and then they're just dumb and they laugh at everything. But apparently, like, it's a crazy high that once you get off of it, like, you crash super hard.
The moving boxes stacked in one corner of the little apartment are not empty. At some point, somebody tried to paint in here. Roller and tray, sponge caked with a crust of ivory latex, but gave up before they even covered half a wall. The first thing you notice is the sheer amount of debris that's been left behind. Empty plastic bottles, pillows without their cases, a pair of work boots, trash bags piled in the sink.
I guess I never got to this line. They moved out before the garbage collection day, hoping to avoid another fine psychotop, the broken lease, the lost deposit, the month's rent half wasted.
This is chaos. Whoever was living here moved out in a hurry, but it wasn't tidy, meticulous SD.
Oh, that was a flashback, Rel. That was a flashback.
You sift through a life packed away in cardboard. The
I think I
things they
have
thought to
a
take, and then left behind anyway.
conditioning where if I'm in a place that has any memories, then I'll relive them and I'll get a bonus. Too complex for my brain, yeah. Old clothes, soften your hands from repeated washing and cheap detergents, plastic toys, delight outgrown.
They winnowed down their belongings to what they could sneak out in the night. Gut instinct, the first things that sprang to mind as the most important, and the last things they fought to grab as they crept out the door.
It all happened very quickly once they made the decision to leave. In that moment, the priorities seemed clear. Approximately 25 items, yeah, well, whatever.
You
blah,
fold
blah,
back the
blah,
tops of the
that.
cardboard boxes, covering their contents. It won't keep out the dust, or the next person to loot this place. But you do it anyway.
Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, hell yeah, look at them pumped up kicks. Guess we'll do a quick save. Them boots got separate toes, yeah. I understand, like, what are they called? Toe walking shoes? But I don't understand the appeal of, like, the mitt style boot, where it's just for the big toe and the rest. Anything else in here? Uh-oh. Lost some frames. Well, the game lost some frames. The stream did not. Is that everything?
The abandoned cardboard move. You fold back the top.
Can we discern?
You return to the residence. You read the. There is no.
Okay.
The list appears.
Okay.
You come away from the.
Okay. Can we discern? Maybe we can. Old read and blueprints. What are my blueprints? I'd go down to 1. Look at these nerd glasses, I say while wearing very similar looking glasses. Look at those, look at those. I mean, what is blueprints exactly? I mean, blueprints could be useful. Jar of faces. Crack the lid open. Crack the lid. Personalism 1, entanglement 1. Exerting on relation skill cost -1. Probably not worth it. That's actually the best condition in the game.
You return to the post box. You step away
We
from
will do a quick save. I mean, we'll go in here first. Fuck it. We'll probably have to ask the janitor if he's seen anyone. Framed photographs. Look at this graph. Another songs people love. All right, listen, man. I need you to take my newspaper hat seriously.
No soliciting. And mind the floors, will you?
The man is swaddled in a pristine maintenance uniform. A name tag on its chest reads, Tonio, building manager. He hurriedly smooths down the single patch of hair which time has yet to steal from his head.
Good. Thank you. Finally, some cooperation.
You're dealing with a get off my property type here. Problem is, his property is communal.
I said no soliciting. Very...
He knows every face and name that has moved in or out of this alleyway. It's just a question of loosening him up.
Typical loiterer. Not really. I mean, you could help me sweep if you wanted to, but...
I don't think that's the root of your problem.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But I like
And
to
now
think
we're
if I
tight,
can
and
keep
now
this
you'll tell
place
me about
clean,
where this lady
I can
is.
keep my head above water. Look around. You think one person alone can clean all this? We used to have one manager and 3 concierge. Now, it's just me. I'll pay you 20 sol, if you're interested.
A palliative measure at best. But then again...
You asked. I think the more we all dedicate ourselves to our own tasks, just the punctual tasks, the better it'll be for everyone. Really? Thanks. I could really use the... Are you sure you know how? Alright, I'm sorry, it's just, this has to be done right, you know. This is a classy building. Here.
A black cloud comes over your vision as you begin to drag the broom across the floor. The last impression you register is the brush hairs scraping ineffectually over a layer of sad decrepitude that is not exactly filth. After a while, it dawns on you that you're probably done sweeping. 4 hours have passed. The floor looks the same. However, there is a little bit less of you left than there was before. What is wrong with this place? No broom can touch.
Thanks. It's looking much better. Here. I said no...
He knows every face and name that has...
No nuances here. No nuances.
Was that even worth it? I got delirium out of it. I'm gonna reload it. I didn't even loosen him up.
Decent people deserve to be treated with decency. I'm not going around...
confirming that he does in fact know her. This man would be a terrible operant.
Then you should know how to contact her. You've an air of soliciting about you. And a nice lady like that shouldn't be bothered by it.
Only a subjugated stickler for the rules would call Esty a nice lady. Cut from the same unfun cloth.
I'm beginning to think you're not very nice as it happens. Typical loiterer. Pick
Alright.
up your feet with...
Yeah, when was the last time I saved? No. Alright. So, mostly a dead, whatever. We'll do a quick save here.
No soliciting.
The man is... He hurriedly smooths down the single patch of hair which time has yet to steal from...
Good.
Dealing...
You notice my badge. It's actually not just a building. I manage the entire housing campaign. I do what I can. More than most managers would, but there's only so much you can accomplish with a paintbrush and a broom. You should have seen what this place was like when Nestor put it up. Real class, real majesty.
The buildings are old, decaying, but clean. The man is fighting the final battle.
A different class of people moved in. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the children of the people that were here in the first place were born a different class of people than their parents.
What kind of people used to live here?
Important people. Artists. Diplomats.
He's never met a diplomat in his life. Probably doesn't even know what they are, except they sound important.
Not like the vandals that infest it now. First job I ever took. And the last, probably. Hopefully.
They don't make them like they used to. A lot of people who stay and work at one job their entire life. Mainly because shit sucks now. And you'll probably just get laid off.
I wasn't even out of school when I started cleaning the housing campaign. 16 years old. Worked all the way up to the big keys. It's good that some people remember what we were capable of. Back when we had the sense of decency and cleanliness. Much too late now. All too late. I said no solicitation.
He knows every face and name that has moved in or out of this alleyway. It's
No nuances here. No nuances. If she's bossing you, then perhaps you should be paying a little more respect to your elders. Think of that?
confirming that he does in fact know her. This man would be a terrible operant.
Then you should know how to contact her. You've an air of soliciting about you. And a nice lady like that shouldn't be bothered by it.
Only a subjugated stickler for the rules would call Esty a nice lady, cut from the same unfun cloth.
If this person who may or may not be living in this building did not send you a forwarding address, typical loiterer. Pick up your feet when you walk.
Okay, and then I guess I have to go here and shove, break in, you know.
You return to the post box.
All right, time for some B&E.
You slip your pry bar expertly into the side of the post box. You hardly need to apply pressure. It comes undone with the slightest leverage. Shoddy maintenance, Tonio. The mangled flap of metal hangs limply, leaving the letters and parcels within exposed. In one drawer, you find a macrame catalogue and an envelope addressed to a name you do not recognize. Kavanagh, but stamped from the Portaferro offices of Emter. All mirrors angled to reinforce the same image, a cover as life. She hated Emter, but understood its lumbering bureaucratic movements. Seems she's put that knowledge to fine use. Seems like they return her phone calls at least. The address on the envelope reads Kavanagh, but inside is a check marked Esty Newitz. Kavanagh must be her husband. His name alone on the address.
Apartment 4. Good for her.
It seems nothing has changed but her life. Esty, married. This can only be a desperate attempt to blend in, not like a real husband. The postbox is silent, because it's dead. You killed it and dug through its entrails. You slink away from the scene of petty crime.
Well, can I look at the other?
Return to the
Oh, okay.
You slink away from the...
Reading number 2. Number 1.
A plain canvas satchel hangs from a coat hook. A pair of colourful rain boots sit on the ground below it. No boots in the house. A tidy, meticulous occupant. They kept a pair of feet dry as they stood in ankle-high water in the basement of a magazine office. She must be staying here. In the bottom of the satchel, spine creased and carelessly left facing downwards, you find a green hardback volume. You scour the smaller pockets inside, but find only pens, paper clips, sticky notes, and an ancient pacifier.
The paper clips did it.
Gummy rubber tip gone brittle. You give it an experimental suck. The nipple is uncomfortably hard against the back of your front teeth at first, but it softens as your saliva coats the rubber. This is a normal pacifier for normal infants. It's never been in contact with drugs. It appears to be some kind of textbook. It's titled The Shadow Mother. There's a million reasons one might leave a book in a satchel outside their door. No single one jumps out at you right now.
Well,
The Shadow Mother slips back. You
we'll leave
refasten
it.
the bag. You turn back to the alley.
Where's number 4? Well, now that we know it's, what's his face? Maybe it's up here. Nope.
You have arrived at Este's doorstep. The last time you spoke was the day your network blew. You called her back like you said you would, didn't you? Cascade. I just need an hour. I'll try to call you back. S-Doc. Herschel, I'm serious. Cascade. I'll try my best for you, my prized asset whose contributions I respect so much. Of course it is. That's the official transcript. No one can argue with the official transcript. You avert your gaze from the door to the shoe rack. Their shoes. 2 pairs. A little sweeping brush. Nothing left to do but apply knuckle to door. Soft steps approach the door, then stop. The loud click of the bolt echoes through a cavity in your molar.
Hello, for Este.
The old man beams at you, adjusting a dial attached to a gadget on his right ear. Looks like a hearing aid or a cochlear implant. He watches your lips, then smiles and nods twice.
Please call me Pascal. Nice to meet you. You are?
I see your wires and I tell you I'm not an ally to the augmentoids.
Come in, come in. Este's in the kitchen.
Yeah, we don't want to say too
He steps
much.
back and waves you in with a loose hand.
Excuse me as I
Framed
rummage through your
photograph
shit.
showing the couple and their guests at their wedding and at a beach with a large group of children. Este smiles at the camera. Pascal kisses her cheek. There is confetti in their hair. You can tell he's smiling through the kiss. His eyes wrinkled tight at the corners. Dozens of people who all seem delighted.
Human
to be
capital,
around
that's
her.
an interesting way to put it. I mean, I guess that is true. There are people who have human capital, but also regular capital. And some people who have capital and no human capital.
You don't have any photographs like this. You don't even know this many people. The one you should never have taken. The one that wasn't even yours. As you look, you start to make out men who resemble Este's husband. The children must be his family. Este never mentioned a family of her own, but it looks like she's married into a huge one. She appears to have gotten over it. You turn away from the sideboard.
Well, well, well. Well. Well.
Hello back there. Just give me one moment. New cafetiere. Fiddly little thing.
She hums happily to herself, fussing over plates and cups.
Lovely weather we've had, don't you think? Milk in your coffee? Biscuits? We have chocolate, almond, plain.
Her shoulders stiffen at the sound of your voice. The humming stops.
Herschel.
Mouth set in a grim line. Slight twitch under her right eye.
What a surprise.
She pats her left hand dry on the tea towel hanging from the cupboard. There are tiny little daisies on it.
Although it sounds like she gets a bunch of random visitors to her house because she was like, ah, whatever. It's just probably the kids, you know. The kids always getting into trouble.
Is it? Thank you. So, biscuits? I'll just put a selection onto a plate. I have some new ones, actually. Chocolate. You're welcome. It'll be nice to catch up over biscuits. To what do I owe this unexpected visit? Pompous rubbish. Empty words. Like when you promised me that phone call. Yes. We were hunted, Herschel. The whole network. You placed me with Emter, surrounded by them, watching them search for me. I had to make myself safe where you left me. What could I do but live the life you gave me?
She lowers her head to stare at the red checkerboard flooring, at a point about 2 feet from your right foot.
What did the opera do with you after you extracted yourself? Archives, Makes sense. But you're out now. In theater, I take it. I've built a happy life here. Pascal is a very kind man. I am lucky to have him. Pascal's family. He has 3 brothers, each of whom have 3 children, all under 10. We spend every other weekend out at the coast with them. It's wonderful. The youngest, Maggie, just turned 6 months. Loves mangoes. Isn't that something? A baby with a taste for imports? I didn't have a mango until I was your age, probably.
The spoils of working for Emter.
Operants almost never have children. Personality, lifestyle, fear. Is there any other career that makes your life a non-life, I wonder?
I don't know about you, but I'm living in our singularity fucked.
You signed up for it, knowing that. I suppose your lack of regard for your own life explains why you are so similarly flippant with others. I will not put his safety at risk for anything. I am not. I am a civil servant. Did you ever marry? Oh, yes. Aliens, specters, fascist warlocks. I recall
Ooh,
once you were
fascist
convinced that the
warlocks.
Weeping Eye were having you tailed by a one-legged seagull. Exactly why I washed my hands of it. I recommend you do the same, if you still can. Your presence in my apartment alone is dangerous for me. How did you find the address? Incredible. And you didn't even bother to bring it up with you. Pascal is going to be devastated about that. Work-related. Right. Take a seat. I'll make us that coffee.
Yeah.
She spins towards you, arm raised. Your former asset is mid-lunge, weapon in hand, eyes trained on your neck. 2 cups worth of coffee beans are about to hit the floor. Times are once again dire, Operant. Your own shadow was turned against you. An advanced cognitive maneuver could win the day. An auto-injector loaded with a medical syringe.
Oh, shit.
Syringe contents mysterious. The remembrances tell of a word hidden for centuries by a convent of isolated nuns, then stolen by Probable, who told the opera that it means subdue in a long dead tongue. Too close, already in motion. Snatch it out of her hand. SD hurtles towards you.
Kind of like, okay, I can mess with my equipment. Yeah, probably getting records up would be the easiest to do. Oh, I can't equip it. Uh-oh. All right, we need some good. We got a 27% chance. That was not a 27% chance.
According to opera law, there was a secret convent, crystal-worshipping nuns, who spoke enchanted words, issued irrefusable commands. They lived in secret until Opera and Probable infiltrated their ranks and stole the word for subdue. No sign of the word itself, eclipsed totally by the memory that Probable slipped into the ritual hall disguised as a feral cat. Your former asset's hand connects with your neck. A short, sharp pain.
There. Now.
Your vision begins to blur. Your cerebral cortex crackles and hums, little distant fireworks.
Wow.
For goodness sake, Herschel. It's just sodium thiopental. Truth serum.
Your vision begins to blur. Your legs tremble. You feel heavy, fun. Your eyes close, open. Esty sits across from you at her kitchen table. Plastic tablecloth, assorted plates.
Good. You are back. What you are feeling is sodium thiopental.
Truth serum. Uh-oh.
No, I lowered you gently into a chair. I didn't even slap you, although I was very tempted. Now tell me, what you're doing back in Portofino.
Orders. Message? No, friends. Bald guy. Massive bald guy.
That's past tense. Why are you still in Portofino? Tempo is dead? God, Herschel. Are they hunting us again? Answer me! No.
An immediate change in her. Pale, hollow. She puts her hand to her mouth and drops it. She can't look at you.
No. No. This can't be real. I can't have this. What you have just told me, you have never told me. Understand? How could you come here? You lead them to me. With an assignment like this, there is no difference between making a contact and pulling the trigger. They will find everyone. Everyone you've spoken to. You've doomed us all.
We'll be sneaky style.
Yes, they will. They will torture you, and they will kill you, and they will kill everyone you met on your way. Believe me when I say this. You are not the person for this job. There is no way the Opera seriously thinks you could pull this off. This is suicide. You should quit while you can. You're playing a loser's game. 1,000 ways to fail, no way to win. You are cannon fodder, at best.
But I could succeed.
I will not. No. We cannot have any part in this. Get...
Bad news. It appears that Estop no longer considers herself your direct report, or your asset, or your friend. It will be fine. Just get her a nice card or something. Old people stuff.
Old people stuff.
There was a card rack on the ground floor of Photo 24. Why not?
Yeah, we'll get you a card. Listen, sorry we ruined your life. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go through your laundry now. Dress shirt, hell yeah. Oh, crop
Sitting atop a
3.
pile of yellowing newspapers and dog-eared crossword magazines is a large plastic cup with a colourful wolf figure on the lid. He holds a long pipe in one languid paw, his posture relaxed despite the twin blades chained to his back. His name curls around the side. Placid Wolf.
Hey, my cup!
He stares at you with confusion, then shakes his head.
And now you're trying to steal from us. Of course. Herschel, stop.
Alright.
Pascal grins.
But my cup. I'll take your skirt though. That cup's gonna be mine, old man. Just you wait. Any time now. Mine. When you least expect it. It's going to be my cup.
Finally get up to speed, Rand. Just catching up on my shows. You see this one? Big and loose, supposedly.
On the screen, a black wolf swings an iron slab of a sword through a row of chrome-plated adversaries. Arterial blood spurts forth in bright red gouts.
Unbelievably violent. Intimation reminds of something else I saw recently. One of the opera's finest infiltrates a secret MTUR jail, then
guts it out against one of their most sadistic interrogators. Bold, reckless, real human drama, you know. Tonio Migo back a ways. Good citizen, loyal to his tenants. Keeps an eye out for interlopers.
The maintenance man gives you a wary look from the corner of his eye.
Very class conscious in his way. In any event, seeing our protagonist disappear into an empty labor camp was no way to end the season. Had to make some calls.
The girl, the paper heart. You know your role, operant. Play it.
Arranged? You give me too much credit. All you needed was a little nudge. Now the opera's got you on a daring new assignment, set to strike the hidden face of mass culture itself. Time to see whether your conspiratorial ramblings match up against reality.
You're not really about to spill your guts to a null entity, are you? You haven't yet emerged from the fog of sodium fire, Pentel. There's no deflecting just now. Wow, this truth source is strong. But oh, should you really be saying all this? The old man raises a fleshy finger to his lips.
Okay, easy. Doubt your controller would want you going around talking about your assignment like some kind of dim schoolchild. Come on, operand. Get yourself together. We're barely midway through the season. Of course, dear old Estok. There's someone who really makes the role work for her.
She might be able to get her husband on. I might be able to get her husband on side and see less so.
Not enough screen time for two headstrong female leads. Probably for the best. Take it from one who's been around. The bank didn't become the bank by taking the shit end of the term sheet.
On the television, the Black Wolf's shadow extends over the last of his foes. A trembling angel lifts a bloody hand, pleading.
Okay. Besides, there's others who may want a piece of your heart, if you're open to alternative bids.
Nope.
If you were meant to know, you would know.
Hard to say. According to the official records, I was never there at all. Question of timelines and such. All the same, hard not to root for the old club. One hates to see the capitalists and techno-fascists to just walk away with it. Fine spirit. But can you back it up with actions? A tip, operant. You could waste your days sniffing my rapidly disappearing gluteus, trying to guess if I'm a double, a triple, or any other fancy. Or you could remember the tenets of our craft.
A cost-benefit analysis. The probability of determining the why of him is near zero. Conversely, the utility of him is high.
Forewarned is forearmed.
That's enough information.
No
All right.
such. Till next time.
Well, that was eventful. Well, now that we know what room she is, we can bug her. Be like, hello, can you please join us? But she had to have known that eventually it would all come crumbling down. She got lucky. Oh, this is the guy.
The bald man watches on as you approach, his frown deepening with each step.
Dressed up like a compromise.
His shirt is low enough to expose a tangle of chest hair. Deliberate, wild, oddly indecent.
I chose this. You settled. A wasted figure is a despicable figure. You're from Mercia, yes? The tilt of your spine. You're disciplined to stand straight. Browse. Ah, my young friend of the avant-garde, the savant of the scene. Has he sent you for another high-end piece of mine?
There seems to be no creditor in this man.
There must be a misunderstanding. The jacket's paid for. Let me clarify. The young man doesn't owe me any money. He owes the bank money. He must be confused. One of their subsidiaries recently launched a new scheme called the Financial Citizen. It allows people to buy things, art and services, here, in the now, but pay for them later. We live in freedom. Their subsidiary is right here in Portofino. The customer signs an application, which I send to my creditors. I am paid shortly after. Life goes on, we all smile.
You can bet that MTAR developed a fault-free process for this.
Of course not. I bear my young friend no ill will. However, I am saddened to say that the Financial Citizen may feel differently. The jacket itself was 500 sol, underpriced for a masterpiece, but there's accruing interest, service fees and other economic fashions on the side of the bank. I'm perplexed. Does the young savant not understand how he afforded the jacket?
Kurt is dumb as
We'll
hell.
disagree then. He is aesthetically astute. He gets style and the finer points of my craft. A natural. Please tell Kurt not to worry about me. We are settled. But do remind him of his arrangement with the bank. I'd like to keep making pieces for him.
Inside, a small cathedral of pristine jackets, dresses and suits, impeccably arranged. Your vision darkens at its periphery. Unpadded jackets with their sleeves rolled up.
Ooh, unpadded jackets. That's another
These
fancy.
are high-end power suits for business or formal soirees, thinner than what you find in Novessa. He offers a brief smile.
I don't sell clothes. I sell transformations. Transformations which generate epochs that capture the delicate moment between the before and the after.
The tailor nods.
This is what's there for you.
Ooh, Harlequin shoes. We're
Well
gonna
then.
need a Rudy Tooty McShooty.
Of course you will.
Well, I got good news, I got bad news. Good news is you can scene it up. Bad news is that you owe the bank a lot of fucking money.
Good to see you on the scene again. Yes? Really? What? The bank? How can it be? This is not what the scene is about. I owe money to MTAR? See you on the scene.
Okay. Fuck, what was it?
Good to see you on the scene again.
Gray matter.
See you on the scene.
Gray matter, gray matter. Is this better than my jacket? Instincts, blueprints, shadow play, statehood sensors. What was it? Oh my god, I already forgot. It was gray matter. This is going to be a Herculean task to convince him. And everything I have does not have a lot of gray matter to it. Here we go, just clothing, there we go. Gray matter, yum. I got bad news. Do I have anything that's giving me negative gray matter? Gray matter. Let's give me one gray matter. Okay. That's right, we need to talk. Oh, it's already fucking closed though. His thing's already fucking closed. Or is it? Down here. Are you open? Yes. My man, I know your secrets.
Hello, again.
Doctor, clinic, houseboat. This is Kindred's father, Dr. Hugo Arbe. The man parts his lips in measured surprise, then the smile returns.
She hasn't inconvenienced you in any way, I hope. I'm sorry, this is just... How did you say you knew my daughter? Oh, I suppose I never saw you around. Different here. Oh, the last we spoke, she was living in the old cinema, Cosmos, with her boyfriend. Nothing strange going on, mind. He owns the place. His name's Septimus. I'm sure he's an upstanding gentleman. He comes from a political family, you know. Important people.
He hates him.
I don't know. She was always so passionate and driven, but also impressionable. I think much as I hate to admit it, she became nervous, cagey, withdrawn. But to be honest, we've barely spoken at all for the last few years. Check on her. Yes, you do that.
Fear and relief, together.
Cinema Cosmos is just north of the roundabout.
Okay.
By the air.
Another quest. And maybe if we get really good with Hugo, we can see what the fuck's wrong with Pseudopod.
I just want to know that she's safe. You again? Yes.
He gives you a brief.
Until next time.
Okay. Hopefully I can lose some fatigue and stress and all that by going to bed. to talk to Goat Eyes. Weird name. Oh, here we go.
Copper light spilled across Party Alley. With the tip of his cigarette, Vespar indicated another building. He'd lost track of how many.
Love Hotel. That one was cinematic.
He looks to you, half a smile on his face.
Double murder. Couple months ago. The man was a baby-faced boyavik of the Azuri mob. The woman was married, not to him. Both shot in bed. He was all right. Little bit. He was a fast riser among the Azuri. Had some funny stories. Couldn't drink for shit. He would have made a great snitch. His gun was still holstered, tangled up in his pants. Ah, well. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. You hear that, Rel? He said it. Although, the way he meant it is a little different than how you mean it. Gotta find my way to the docks again. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. I want to say he's like over here. There's a 24-hour photo. Yeah, he's like over. Yeah, here he is. What's up, Goat Eyes? How's it hanging?
Baby, these return visits make me think we should be exclusive. And I'm looking for a government that'll tuck me in at night. What kind of protection? I see. Someone causing you grief, baby girl? Then, hypothetically, it's not that simple. Since you're not local, let me explain something. B-Town's not like other places. Yeah, there's guns around, but you don't get one easily. The laws are tight. Carabineros roll out these gunpowder sniffing hounds and go on walks a couple times a year. You know, to remind people what's what. The dogs are a mean foreign breed. No hair, all teeth. My cousin, Alishba, lost a chunk of her calf to one. I'm sure she was, but she's still not walking right a decade later. My point is, you don't walk armed around here. I'm saying, show me your palms. Hold them out, side by side, even. My great-grandmother, back at Rustam, she was a strega. Saved 3 men from suicide. She married a Bostanji and made him quit.
A high-ranking member of the military, sworn to protect the Rustamian head of state, back when the dream of Rustam still was a state.
Long lifeline, but it's broken in 2 spots. One in the past, one in the future. See how it is? Different place and time, Had a close brush in another country, baby girl?
The past you can account for, but the future...
Could mean anything, could mean nothing. Whatever it is, he'll be better off facing it with my protection.
People like him have an intuition for things like this. Mystic knowledge.
I mean, he's
passed down
basically
through the
a shaman.
generations. This isn't good news.
Your love line is split clean in two. About midway, like you were cut off for a while. First time seeing this. I can see you're barely shaking.
Suddenly, his posture straightens and he looks up. The soft warmth emanating from him dissipates.
All right, you're good. We can talk. Just say the word. All right, let's start with the big picture. What kind of protection are we talking about?
One that goes bang preferably, but like quietly. Yeah.
Classy but simple. Keeping it on the down low so you don't attract too much attention. I see you. Steel or polymer?
Probably polymer, but what would you recommend?
Legacy versus logistics. Steel's hefty, but kicks less. Polymer's light, slick, plastic fantastic. Personally, I'm a steel man.
Legacies versus logistics. Steel's heavy, but kicks less. Yeah, let's go with steel.
That's my girl. Now, this one's crucial. Safety switch, or you're riding roll.
Safety. No impact on performance. And it makes a really nice click, too.
Sure, I can respect that. Plus you get the satisfaction of taking it off. For you, I'll even throw in an add-on. Gratis. You got a particular in mind?
Keeping it quiet wouldn't go amiss.
I'll see if I can get you a subsonic kit. It'll be a stubby suppressor. Oh man, I'm excited for you. Give me 2 months, and it's yours.
Out of the question. He must be able to get you something sooner than that.
Tomorrow? Shit. Why do I always fall for the high maintenance girls? Alright. They won't be your dream piece, but it'll be good. Only thing is, I need cash up front.
You sure about this? You could just make your dream piece instead.
I thought you needed something quick. But alright, tell me when you're good and I'll handle the rest. I'll be seeing you.
Shit. I thought I had the monies. I didn't have the monies. Looks like we're gonna have to be friggin' brooming it up. I'm curious if I go through his whole rigmarole, but I'm like a dick about it.
Baby, these return visits make me... And I'm looking for a governor. I see. Someone causing you grief, baby girl? Then my business is getting you anything you rightfully deserve. Since you're not local, let me
Yeah, we already heard this.
Carabineros roll out these gunpowder sniffing hounds. I'm saying, show me your palms. Hold them out, side by side, even. So can Carabineros. Come on now, palms. We're reading. What else? High grade grab.
A high-ranking member.
Long lifeline.
The past you can account for, but the future.
Relax. Your love line is split clean in two. About midway. Like you were cut off for a while. So I'm not wrong. And
Suddenly.
alright, you're good. We can talk. Maybe if I take you out to dinner one night. Just say the word. Alright, let's start with the big picture. What? Elegant, cold, still, or polymer? Noted. Now.
Safety. No impact on performance.
Sure. For you?
Keeping it quiet wouldn't go amiss.
I'll see if I... Oh, man.
Out of the question. He must be able to get you something sooner than...
Maybe. I come from a gun dynasty. We breathe gunpowder and burp recoil. Our babies learn to feel strip. My great-grandmother, peace be upon her soul, told me there are two things you can't rush in life. Love? Tomorrow. Shit. Alright.
You sure about this? You could just make your dream piece instead.
Alright. Just tell me when you have the money. I'll handle.
Okay, so it's exactly the same. I just got there a little differently. But now we know, and knowledge is power. We did so much today. Damn, look at all those cool guns. Very cool. Other quests that I have that needed to be done. Pseudopod. Gift for Duchess. Oh, we'll get her a card. That'll totally listen. If you give someone a card, you're pretty much absolved of any wrongdoing that you ever did. Excuse me, good sir, or good ma'am. I need a card.
You return to the work. This now is a gunsmith's workshop, just waiting to realize itself. The instrument of death calls out from the future, begging you to bring it into being. If only you knew how. You'll need to find schematics for a gun somewhere before you can realize the... You leave the benches.
Do you have any cards?
I'll print.
That smell.
I'll be here if you...
But they said that there was cards here. I'm gonna go back here.
Bagman gestures.
Yeah, whatever, Bagman. Whatever.
Bagman's piercing. The woman and her coffee watch over you. Watchful eyes stare at you.
Maybe it's somewhere else where you buy the cards. I don't know. Wait, no, here are the cards. I done fucked up. Alright, what else do we have to do? A gift for the Duchess. I was on a houseboat in the housing campaign northwest of Party Alley. Dr. Hughes, you stopped you entering on boat day. Possess critical wolf. I possess eager wolf. We have to find the movie theater. Oh, there it is. There's the old cinema. Okay, it's over there. Actually, didn't we get like a whole bunch of conditionings? Oh, we did. Might be worth, if I have to get rid of one, I'm definitely getting rid of the quest for it. That just seems to bring me more problems than anything.
Marito squints up at the dilapidated building, shielding his eyes with an orange slip of paper. He grunts as you approach.
Hola again, miss. Please stand back. A sensitive operation is underway. Eviction notice, miss. We got reports of squatters in the Palace of Culture. Marito's about to go in.
He leans to the side, peering into the dark entrance. Then
It's for their safety. The building's all rotten on the inside. Bits have been coming off for ages. And it's getting worse. They shouldn't be in there. Not to mention that if anything happens, we'll waste valuable Guardia time picking their remains out of the rubble. There's no guarantee here. They are squatters. Those people aren't logical.
he makes no move towards the building.
All
He
right.
nods at you.
I'll be back. Yeah, we'll check out the old cinema. Goes down here. Is this the old cinema? This is the old cinema. Okay. Ding dong. Housekeeping. Scribble time. Gang forever. Suck your dad. Wow. Alright, I'll talk to
The
you.
lanky man flicks a palm-sized toy scooter out of his pocket like a switchblade, performs a miniature double flip, then looks to you for a reaction. You could totally pull off a little finger trick like that, if you wanted to.
Yo, tiger pussy, you fuck?
Caro's dating this dickhead? No, no way.
Correct. Astute in your observations.
Your voices reverberate around the once grand lobby.
What you want anyway? You a Nestor fan or you just here from my vibe? I could roll either way.
Supreme Leader Nestor, more often referred to as Sweet Nestor, once earnest, now ironic, was the political leader of Portofino from 28 to 80, when he was finally exiled for good.
She is. And Al Septimus, her boyfriend. Who's asking that? Who are you to Carolina? Bzzz. Wrong. Try again. Bzzz. Shit, I know you. You're the mentor, yeah? From when she left university? Shit, you're back.
In his tone, there's a spark of excitement not sufficiently smothered by anger.
You're not going anywhere near her. She hasn't been the same since she got mixed up in your balaclava bullshit. Whatever it was that got her tortured, you fetid hag, fucking cut up by those Lucian fucks. Weeping eye.
All systems go down. A brief but total outage.
Sadistic shit, right? Real shit. The kind that comes back to knife fuck you. You made my girlfriend crazy. Which, no, she's cool. She's fucking hardcore. But also, you should feel bad, bitch. She's got scars meant for you. I should be stringing you up with nipple clamps and a car battery. Lucky for you, I'm a fucking pussy. Carolina's in the back with the bootlegging equipment. But it's a no-access zone for you. Back up. None shall pass. I'm sure you will. Buzzing around.
So can I go back there? No, I can't. Doppelgang. Doppelgang. Gotta look through all my hot wares. Here we go, doppelgang. Doppelgang. He's giving me negative doppelgang. No. Okay. You know what? We will give ourselves exactly 1 point into doppelganging.
Fuck me, Buzz is back already. What now? No fucking way. I'm not controlling her. I'm controlling you. How do I know you're not here to drag her back into more weird shit? Go and finger yourself with it. Your pinkies aren't worth fuck. You got severely limited vision. This bootlegging shit, rank as it may be, this is strictly phase 1. Psycho market research and capital formation.
Translation, they have no ideas and no money.
She's fucking masterminding it. She's like the heart-brain glue that holds it all together. Like, what radar? Oh, the big bad culture blockade or whatever? Get out of here with that pussy shit. Carabineros, GMs, whoever. They get absolutely sopping wet for this shit. Just like anyone else. Like, nah, you see, I stay away from balaclava bullshit, so the Lucians keep off me. This is basic business stuff.
Obviously, if they're doing it, then it's good. What's up, Sly Bankai? What you been into?
Anyway, Superblock output is weak, culturally speaking. By reputation only. The big man's Petra's problem, not mine.
Just been working, taking care of my girls. How you doing, Nico? I've been doing pretty good. Been playing a lot of stuff. Been chilling. We're still working on, we've been playing a lot of Monsters and Memories. And, waiting for that to come out in October, I believe. Drax forcing us to play the Pantheon PTR. You know, the usual.
He has no idea how many parts of his life bear your fingerprints.
Hey, as long as you got yourself a good job, you know. I seen you and Gulu on there the other night. Yeah. It was probably Thursday, or Monday, or Sunday.
They iced the big boss? Shit. Not exactly Mr. Popularity, am I? That one twitchy old cow won't even talk to me. By reputation only. Heard a lot of bitching about him from Petre, though. Of course he does. No one would believe I was doing it. I bring her the tapes and the discs. She does all the format conversion, the copying, the editing. I've got an arrangement with the boatman.
Hell, I just got another raise to, and I've only been there a year, and it's gone up $4 since I started. Hell yeah. Love to see that. It's always good when you get paid more for doing the same thing you've been doing.
Once Karoshka's done and the discs are playable on local hardware, I sell them back to the bazaar. And at home, I provide the ambiance. All right. Calling it an operation? All right.
He waves a long-fingered hand at you.
Like, what radar?
My first gig making over 20 I ever had, yeah.
No, you see, I stay away from balaclava bullshit, so the loose know it. Everyone wants this shit. Supply and demand.
Being a cage cashier at a casino. I knew someone who worked, who was a pit boss at a casino, and he said, it sounded like he didn't really like his job that much. He said everyone's always complaining that they're not hitting. The machines are never hitting. But you're just the cashier. You don't give a shit.
And demand is high.
All right. Was being fucking sarcastic, obviously. Everyone detests the old man. You for real?
Man, those table players go through the most BS would guess. LOL. I fucking bet. They probably have to have 8 fucking cameras on every table just to verify that they did bet and they did play that card, or that roll the dice, or that roulette.
Something about him has relaxed at this information. A performance partly abandoned.
I'm his youngest son. The last one out, numero 7. Portofiero's most hated toddler. You didn't know?
How does one become most hated
You know
toddler?
that poster you used to see all over the place with Nestor holding the baby? That's me. I'm the baby.
All those dealers come to the break room dragging their knuckles across the floor looking like they hate life. Although they probably enjoy their jobs more than an Amazon fulfillment warehouse fulfiller.
Unbelievable. Shit is absolutely iconic. Yeah, makes sense. I'll have to make you hate me all by myself. I know you got questions about me and the old man. Ask him. What are you, Portofino in the early 80s? Ha ha. I'll show you.
Alright. So there's some shit going on. Maybe these were the people who made that disc that fucked up with Pseudopod.
What now?
You know, we'll give this one good solid try. It's a 16%. And we didn't get it.
You try to square up to him, but something in your body resists and cringes from the idea of intimidating someone so
And you won't. You don't have the balls. The tits, I mean. Whatever the fuck women have. I'll sure you will.
I'll be back, mister. And I'll be taking your girlfriend away from you. Well, we have some leads we can probably ask them about. What's up with the fucking old cinema going on down there? Actually, is my chances any better since I failed? It's not a red check, it's a white check too.
What now?
I can't even look at it.
I'll sure you will.
I'm sure I will. Let's see. What else do we have to do? Pseudopod. Deliver the Duchess as a gift. You try writing her. Constan sells cards in photo 24. I tried looking for cards. Well, maybe I have to wait. You know, you don't want to give a sorry card like within the hour of your fuck up. Okay. Hold on. Actually, who's in the crew? Okay, we got to talk to them. 3 compatible people. So pretty much we're on the right track. Guess we'll take a power nap. Hopefully we lose some of these bars.
The bed welcomes you for a soft slumber.
Sweet.
The dimming world away.
Melatonin, deep sleeper. When sleeping, decreases all pressure by 25%. Lasts for 4 hours. You know what? We'll take some melatonin.
The bed welcomes you for a soft. The stillness of the room quietens your mind as you settle down.
Uh-oh. Excuse me. My cat's getting into shit. I might have to BRB real quick because he's all angsty. It's not happy. It's 10 minutes past his freaking feed time. Isn't that right? Wait, I'll put you on camera twice. I don't care. Look at you. Look at you. Is that right? You're gonna get hair everywhere? Yes, you are. Literally everywhere. Hair. Alright, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. And I'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright, we're back. The beast will have been satiated. Hold on, actually. The beasts have been satiated. Also turn on the air because it's hot. Hot AF. Okay, so we unlocked some skills. Hey, do you have any,
I'll print.
that smell?
I'll be here if you...
Sensors. I think I have a lot of sensor equipment. Sensors? Sensors. Sensors 5. Sensors. Look at this. So business casual.
I'll print.
What's that smell? Wait a minute, hold on.
I'll be here if
Do
you...
you have something else for moving sensors? Conditioning. What day is it? This is day 3. Day 3. Also, welcome years like fevers. Okay, thank you. Yep. I don't know if there's a hard timeline on this game. I assume kind of. Hopefully it's not like other games where it's really tight. And if you fuck up, then that's just game over. Alright. Negative sensor. Everything is good with sensors. Actually, do we have any cups with sensors? Doesn't seem to be. Okay. I have been trying to do... Oh, this has a sensor. This has sensors. I look like a mom at Universal Studios who's forced to be there. That's right, honey. Is this the best? Is this your best summer? That's right. Okay, bye. Okay. What's that smell? What's that smell?
Sweet, slightly pungent, reminds you of overripe apricots. All signs point to...
Excuse me? You're confused, Oprint. You've probably just never smelt photographic toner before.
Negative. Toner has a sulfurous odor. Rotten eggs.
I've been rumbled.
She produces a small brown glass bottle and sets it on the counter.
It used to be a respectable habit, you know. Prescription. I don't see why a little rag now and then should be a big deal.
I'm confiscating this to take my edge off my own relentless grind. Same.
That's why I use it too, naturally. It's perfectly safe, as long as you don't forget to sip water. All the same, I suppose it does look a touch unprofessional. Let's not tell Melita. Apologies, Operant. That's a bit beyond my remit. If you're short on funds, you should speak with your...
Yeah.
I'll be here if you...
I'm gonna buy a card, though.
I'll print. Ah, yes. I poked my head in upstairs, just for a second, to check the hot water.
You know, it must be, those circles must get caught in everything when she's walking around.
A hot water heater on the second floor. Definitely snooping.
And I couldn't help but notice the art. Oh, of course. I should have known. I suppose this is all rather glamorous, isn't it?
Even though probably in reality, being a spy is not all that glamorous.
Hopeful. Deluded.
I'm curious about your choices.
You are being challenged to justify yourself.
Well, regardless, thank you for not using tabs.
Oh, have any faxes coming for me?
Something for you in the tray.
All right.
I'll be here if you require.
Well, let's equip some gear that doesn't make me look like an insane person. That'd be Poetic 0. I want at least one in Poetics. Do I have nothing in Poetics. What were the pants I liked better? Doppelgang. Or coordination. Oh, that's right. And then we're losing stuff with this dumb hat. Here we go. Not perfect, but hey, listen, the newspaper hat, it holds up. Where are my tools? There they are.
A single sheet of paper lies in the tray. At the top of the page is a header next to a grayscale logo you can't make out. Portofiro Cosmonautics and Space Exploration, Payload and Ballistics. Silo 1, Sublevel 4, Pete Ultract Portofiro. Cascade, Possess Information, Critical. Go all the way down. Miho. Portofiro Cosmonautics and Space Exploration. Not a letterhead that sees much use these days. The site of the failed launch. It was abandoned soon after. These days, it's a wasteland of space metal and local myth. This Miho entity is waiting for you at the dark end of the silo.
Ooh, Miho. Oh, we got access to a tram now?
Miho. Who know? Nothing in the directories. Only thing under MI is Mia Holloway, your first almost girlfriend.
Okay, I guess we are gay, I guess.
Proto-girlfriend. You replace the sheet where you found it, now slightly crinkled. Cascade.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
You make short work of the cheap paper. Soon the sheet is a sodden ball of matter between your teeth. You swallow it down in one go, taking any secrets with you. You turn away.
Pistol tracked. Wow, we just opened up a whole heckin' lot of the world. Obviously, I'm gonna fuck with these people more.
What now?
Oh, I'm groggy now.
I'll show you.
So we can't. It's not even worth it. How long am I gonna be groggy? Two hours. Okay, we can last 2 hours. That's probably why a lot of my stats are negative too, or not as high as they usually are. Housing campaign. But yeah, it is a scorcher. Well, it's hot. Could be hotter, but you know. Maybe we should ask Boatman about... No, jump the other way. Jump across. There we go. Here he is.
The smuggler inclines his head in silent recognition.
I'm listening. Sure.
He lowers his head.
All right, maybe you don't know anything. Oh, that kid's so cool skateboarding. And one day we'll find out what's the deal with that hanging coat. We'll understand what that hanging coat's all about.
You have returned for trade. Foolish question. Screams cannot be traded.
He flicks his ears in excitement.
Amass increasingly desirable objects. Shiny containers reveled in. Contents ignored. Condescend at peril. Ponderer. Disappointment! Farewell, combatant.
Oh, now I can enter from that way. For some reason I couldn't for a while. Alright, well, let's see. Pistol tracked. Okay, how do we get to there? From here? Oh, yes, okay. So we head down here, and then we can take the track. I am here and I need to get... Oh, the tram's at the top.
Ahead, the electric hum and rhythmic clap.
Hope it doesn't take... Oh, okay.
Tram to the city's outskirts, to a place long abandoned.
Do not touch. The wind comes through yellowed grass. Around you, old foundations and half-built walls lean crooked against the sky.
In the distance, an old rocket silo bores into the soil, a void outlined in concrete. The vestiges of Portafero's disastrous 77 space program. This is the place you saw on television back then, and where the mysterious facts told you you'd find Miho. Your footsteps crunch along the dirt and gravel.
Free booze. Listen, it's only been sitting out in the sun for 2 decades, you know, it'll be fine.
An old billboard, half collapsed into the dirt. A faded illustration dominates the frame. In one corner, a jumble of text and diagrams cling stubbornly. Amid graffiti and peeled paper, 2 figures point at a space rocket climbing towards the sun. The scene is awash in still vivid red and yellow. Down below, glass towers lean over cobblestone streets and emerald parks, where hibiscus, plumeria, and jacarandas bloom in impossible abundance. Every path bends towards a luminous dome, glowing like a promise. A vision of a future stillborn. A message to Portaferans, attributed to Sweet Nestor himself. It begins with a proclamation. Behold, here stands the future of Portafero. Here grow the seeds of our collective glory. Soon our petal tract will bloom and Portaferans shall grasp the firmament together. See not foundations, but the dawn of triumph. See not construction, but a long overdue historical correction. Prosperity and autonomy beckon. Children not yet born are already grateful. The developed world will gawp at our triumph. Mourn not the past, for what awaits is our destiny. Nestorismo to the stars.
And then it exploded.
Nestorismo, Nestor's personal brand of politics. Its meaning was whatever was most beneficial at any given moment.
And then he fucked it.
Next to the old ruler's words, a graffiti reads Traidorismo. Another reads Boca de Mierda. After the rocket exploded live on the world's television screens, Sweet Nestor made bold televised speeches blaming foreign hands. By the time he boarded the helicopter that would ferry him to exile, he'd accused at least half the developed world of engineering the disaster. Amid the half-eroded paragraph, the words destiny and historical correction endure, as if untouched by time. Portafero would have become one of the big boys of the developed world. Inevitably, it is reflected in the grandeur of his space program. At present, such grandeur belongs to but 3 nations, Capablanco and Son, and the Kingdom of La Plage. The sole members of the Post-Orbital Club, high status.
Yeah, I got the idea.
On the billboard. The bushes sway in the breeze. All around you, the vegetation of the petal tract slowly triumphs over the follies of men.
Oh, we got some more boars. What's up with you, metal stripper?
Are you here for the copper? If so, you're late.
Skin burnt pinkish, hardened to elephant hide by exposure to the city elements. Strong and unhealthy, a life form that would refuse to die if you crushed her.
All the copper has been claimed. Yes, all of it. Ah, then maybe cooperation. You find copper for me, I can pay you. Yes, I can pay you well.
Suddenly, she reaches into the pockets of her shorts and pulls out fistfuls of crumpled bills.
False money. Here. Have some, have some.
Your hands close upon a mass of hard, crumpled paper. The scent of 100,000 grubby hands and the insides of cash registers. The fibrous toughness of paper indissoluble in water.
I mean, that's almost half what my freaking spy agency fucking gave me.
There is nothing false about that money.
Ah, yes, you like it. Yes, I thought you would. Keep it, keep it. I have more.
She pulls out further fistfuls to demonstrate. A few bills roll away, but she doesn't even seem to notice. This is more money than you've seen since you arrived in Portofino. The role's subject dissonance is too much. Your brain is incapable of processing it.
Subcomandante Bagman has already shown us that money is worthless. But if you like it, we can trade. Yes, copper for money. But I keep all the copper. Subcomandante Bagman has never talked about anything like that. Sounds like a government program. At the bottom.
Something flares in her eyes. The same sheen of keen paranoia, brightened threefold.
You're going down? That is where your interest lies, yes? You know what is down there, don't you? The things they breed in the darkness? Dolphin-human hybrids. A tortured species originally bred for deep space exploration. Abandoned as inviable.
Alright, I'll take my chance.
Yes, do that. I'll wait here. See how you fare.
She really wants you to explore the silo for her.
Yes, remember. You bring me copper, I give you false money. You'll like it.
Well, now I know I want false monies. Oh, hold on, we can jump, we can get down there. Cigarettes and soda. Knee-high socks? Oh my goodness. We got knee-high socks, everyone. Look the fuck out. And shoes, but more importantly, the knee-high socks. Shoes come and go, but knee-high socks will last you a while. I'm not gonna look, but...
The The weather-beaten wooden awning protects offerings to the angel Rotanev. Paper money, cold candles in a row, and photo frames. Once a plastic rainbow, now sun-bleached into near-identical shades. Rotanev, angel of predators and prey. Also dialectics and investment banking. A few of the Reverend have left photographs of shop fronts, ribbons. As you look more closely, you see bandages, symbolic blindfolds to keep pursuers at bay. Observing the whole tableau is a hunk of wood. It may once have been well carved, but now it merely suggests Rotanev. Mouse-like ears, a sack clasped before him. People have pushed coins into the cracks in his timber for good luck. Superstitious businessmen, refugees and expatriates, poor exterminators, boys who like girls who are playing hard to get. You shift your stance, unsure of where to look with the eyes of 100 strangers watching you from their framed eternity. Your muttered litany is carried away on the wind. A 5-soul bill flutters in a gust of
No, I didn't
wind,
mean that.
and you snatch it between your fingers.
Oh no, I got a cosmic
wind
curse. Well, I'm gonna reload. I thought I was gonna add to it. I didn't think I was gonna take it. Ooh, -4. And we'll load.
The web Rotanev. A few of the observing the whole superstitious businessmen, refugees and expatriates. You shift your muttered litany is carried.
Okay. Ooh, a flashlight. Yes! Yes! Now we can expect all the hot places. We can find out what's up with that coat in that dark room. Some more smoky treats. Coffee. Did we just go around completely? Yeah, we did. All right, I got some copper for you, lady.
You're back. What now? Let's see. Yes. This is good metal. Take it. Take the false money.
The crumpled bills bounce off your chest. You catch some. The rest fall to the ground. You pick up the loose bills and unfold them, one by one. She doesn't even look at you, rapturously examining the copper springs.
$8 is $8.
In a more degrading way.
You want more? There is always more. Bring me more copper, and I will give you more. Yes, remember.
Thanks for the money. Now that we know we care about the monies, we'll go get the monies. All right, let's see if they're making human dolphin hybrids or whatever the fuck she said. A wig and a beard? Oh my goodness. We're gonna be so rad. Oh, it's head. Look at us. You don't even know we're a lady. Welp, I got EQ Legends. Hey, Grando. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you regret it? Pretty here. Yes. The answer is yes, I was. I have not played it yet. Oh, you pre-ordered it, so you get those bags or whatever?
Metal shudders and groans beneath your feet, reverberating downwards. Red lights fade into nothing. Hundreds of steps, winding, disappearing into pure darkness. Remember what the Miho fact said. Go all the way down. You look at the metal between your feet, a square grid that cannot contain the emptiness that surrounds you.
There's bags? That was just a title in early access tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Cardio Grandpa? That's a hell of a name. Listen, you may be Grandpa, but are you Cardio Grandpa?
Now that's a stride. That's a grand stride. Right there. Up and down 6 times. Could go another 10, I'm sure. Oh, hey, bud. Now, how'd a friendly face like yours end up here? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. You want my advice? Give the stairs a good try. Nothing like a few runs up and down to squash the old worries.
I should get a whole community to hate me. Video of 10 reasons EQ Legends will have more players than Pantheon. I don't think you'll get the audience you want out of that video, though.
Down and down they go. Greatest stairs I ever saw. You ought to give them a try.
I like how he's doing this
Now,
in the dark,
it's
too.
nice to have company. Good chinwag helps stimulate metabolic ignition. Beautiful place, isn't it? I come here regularly. This here's the perfect spot to run mitochondrial apoptosis drills. I am practicing full-spectrum autophagic cardio incineration. Pump up the heart rate until weak organelles and grief proteins burn right up. Full somatic reset just by running.
I feel like a better option would be maybe like why EQ Legends is better than WoW or something like that. I feel like you'll probably just get a lot of people who are like, yeah, Pantheon sucks, EQ Legends is cool.
Okay, that's how you make the voices go quiet. Get rid of those, and the 4th aperture opens wide. Makes you appreciate beauty all over.
Hardly anything he said makes medical sense. It barely makes linguistic sense.
Healthier than healthier, my friend. I'm post-healthy, if anything. Obliterating myself with regularity. As the saying goes, pain is just the body flushing out stories it shouldn't have been told.
That's a weird way of putting it.
That's from the tough cycle full system flush. Sweat, cry, piss, shake, ascend. No wonder you're hoarding emotions in at least 6 zones.
6 zones? Are you dying? You might be dying.
I'm a bit worried about you, bud. You remind me of the old me back when I was working. And that's no way to live. No way to...
All right, stay safe.
Keep you moving, you'll be fine. Well,
I like how he's doing this in complete darkness too. He's just... I feel like if you're running in place in the dark, you're gonna eat shit eventually. That's just the nature of things.
Whatever light that slipped in from above has nearly drained away. You're entering the abyssal zone now, and your thoughts darken accordingly. In a windowless room far below, a thing crawls out of its tank. Slick grey skin over limbs too long, webbed hands. And on its back, a blowhole. Denial won't save you as you're being crushed by a being with the strength of a bodybuilder, combined with the echolocative power.
I wonder if we didn't talk with the lady, if we would have thought about human dolphin hybrids.
They do too. They've been terribly lonely down here. Rumor has it they were bred for space. The mind of a human with the insulating blubber and extended lung capacity of a dolphin. The perfect cosmonaut. Don't forget why you're here. Who, or whatever this Miho is, still awaits you. All the way down. The air grows cooler and mustier with each level you descend. There are many, many levels still to go.
I like how the game was like, you're just, listen, you're afraid. You're just lying to yourself that you're not afraid. That's cool. Some stuff over there. High grip gloves. Oh, we're gonna grip it and rip it, baby. What are these? These are just statehood. I'll think about it. Booze. Gummies.
The shelves stand before you, expectant.
Well, not all the money goes to Daybreak, and it tells them how much they need before the devs become. How much they need new devs because the old ones are stale AF. Really cringe meeting with the leadership today, where the president asked VP director to grade my face on performance during meeting. Woof.
You stand before an archival shelf. This one is labeled G. Its metal bays overflow with sagging dossiers. Loose. You skim through maintenance logs, staff rotations, emergency drills, waste management expenses, all ordered by esoteric reference codes. There's nothing interesting here. You turn away from the shelves.
Oh, there's something there. We just don't know there's something there yet. according to this, it looks like this went up over here. Right? Yeah. Maybe connect somewhere else. Well, you must be the man of the hour. Let me put my tools back on, though. Also, let me mean mug your room real quick.
Cascade, you can see me?
Your former double gazes at you, stooped and slightly twisted.
Okay, you can definitely see me. That's less than ideal. You could have been anyone. I've put a lot of time into psychogenic translucency. Sounds like a grip on reality. Great problem, Cascade. Careful with those.
He takes you in with a blank expression. Deceptively blank. Just behind his perfect memory ticks and whirs like ancient clockwork.
Calling out tomorrow for EQ Legends because I'm awful? No. I mean, after a meeting like that, you have the right to do it.
Thanks for enduring the stares. I'm aware they're significant. I'm glad my facts reached you. I assume you destroyed it post-reading? A document tastes better when it's extra sensitive. Through cognitively enhanced stagecraft.
The dark arts of the opera's Remembrancer division. Much storied, often unsuccessful. Your former double stares blankly at you.
I'm telepathically communicating the specifics to you right now, Cascade. It seems like you have some mind improvement to do. I forget nothing. No, I'm Holocene. Miho is a concept. I suppose you could say I'm a representative of Miho. Come on, Cascade. Operational security. Well, I was hardly going to phone you, and you're not exactly psychically equipped to receive an astral projection. We should get to it. The dreaming glass is already mid-tilt. It's good to see you, by the way.
A brief grin irradiates his pale face.
A while.
Something's off. Soundtrack not quite syncing with picture.
It's just a short-term arrangement.
Did you see there's a brand new Sudoku game? I did not. I never played any of them, though. All I know is that Nathan loves them.
Information critical. I've discovered who betrayed our whole sick crew.
You hear
Dun
his
dun
words,
dun dun dun
and
dun.
unhear them.
Gonna be that weird. Gonna be weird since the guy made the rest died. Yeah.
I haven't been down here for all this time playing cosmonaut, Cascade. I'm eager to delve into the specifics of who turned us to searing dust, but can't commence an intra-agency collab without defined terms. The specifics are irrelevant. You've been sniffing the opera's glue again, Cascade. They've got you on a new assignment already. I can practically smell your singed ion channels.
I thought this game was much shorter than the last. You know what? I haven't checked, but we'll check how long to beat. Do 0 parades. According to this, it's 21 hours for the main story, and if your completion is 38 hours. And we're sitting at, I want to say we're like 12 hours, so we're like halfway-ish.
If so, here's a note. You're playing the irony near illegible, almost as if there is no irony at all. Why have you accepted this almost certainly doom-sealed assignment from the Operant Bureau? Good luck with that one, Cascade. The cosmic point. My own loyalty to the opera is irretrievable. I wrote a thesis on this exact subject, actually. You should read it.
He rummages briefly, then produces a formidable stack of jaundiced paper.
As you've probably gathered from its aura, this is a thermobaric-grade explosive document. Do not let it fall into the hands of its very subject. I don't care for meta-texts. Whatever gave you that idea? "862 pages of beclowning. True, I will never again work for the opera, but I would be open to an interdepartmental collaboration between the opera and Miho.
He keeps mentioning this Miho thing. Ominous.
Monaxial intelligence and hermetic operations.
Your former double stares at you and lifts his eyebrows slightly. A long time passes.
It's an acronym? Very good. No. In this instance, hermetic bears a double meaning, both utterly sealed and in the tradition of occult science. That is probably the word I'm most proud of in the acronym. Thank you for highlighting it.
They still haven't fixed the Borderlands 4 performance. That sucks.
Miho is a brand new counterintelligence agency, one devoted to the pursuit of absolute reality through supracognitive espionage. I know what you're thinking. What I mean is, you probably think I've had some kind of mental break, but I haven't.
You're having a mental break.
He's taking this seriously. You should too.
Really? I thought... Anyway, yes. Great.
Yes, the strange red
Please,
disc.
Elaborate. Cool color.
Do I think Outlast Trials would be a good bros game? Is that the new Outlast game coming out? Oh, nope, not new. Maybe. Hard to say. It is on sale.
I've heard of sonic torture apparatus, of course, but never a complete zero-out kit contained within a disc. Unlikely. At its zenith, astral assassination won't require a disc, or any medium. Miho's Disembodiers division are close to a breakthrough on that front. Though, I'm now irksomely curious about what may have been on this disc. Well, now you've made it sound like a challenge, Cascade. If you have time, please submit a full report to Miho Command, and be sure to mark it Director Only. You are speaking with its director, yes. Due to security and communication concerns, Miho's director is also its sole representative. It's a practicality. How do you mean? Well, to be honest, Cascade, Miho's development, while advanced, has stalled somewhat. But maybe that's why you've appeared. Until you know. Then you do know.
When you know, you know.
Joylessly. Abortive dreams of space conquest. That's about it. But all entry points are monitored, if that's what you mean. I have the description of every individual who has made it down here since my arrival. A composite of adventurous teenagers, the occasional vagrant seeking shelter from the cold, only to find himself more cold. The only regular is the cardiovascular grandpa, who tries to stave off a fear of death by running up and down the stairs. I'm sure it doesn't help. Oh, you know, Cascade.
He winces and presses an open palm against the right side of his head.
Things on and so forth. Speak freely, within reason. Excellent idea, Cascade. Miho would assist you in completing the assignment, while you would join Miho as the agency's first special asset, Liminal Class. I would act as assignment lead for Miho, you would act as assignment lead for the Opera, and therefore assignment lead for the assignment. We will never once speak of our collaboration. Of course. Then our two agencies can freely share any self-hold information.
Your former double looks beyond you and goes completely still for a long moment.
I just didn't know if it was borderline adult rated because the first Atlas is pretty effed up. Is that the horror game where a dude's hog is out? The bad dude's hog is out?
Likely the assassination of a major
I must be thinking of
political
another
figure,
game that had like co-op in it.
Adventure, one of their photocopied ministers. But I've already said too much.
Yeah, and he is beating it.
Please, don't be impressed. There is my proposition. An interdepartmental collaboration. You join Miho as a temporary asset. Miho lends its full force to the opera.
DLC for first game, you get your wiener cut off? Oh no. That's the worst kind of game. Especially for streaming.
I suggest you think about it while you're down here, given the stairs situation. We're almost set. Of course, we can't kick off collaboration with our base of operations in such a state.
It seems largely fine.
So, here's my first directive, Special Asset. Get cleaning. I did not create the tyranny of hierarchy, Cascade, but I remain oppressed by it.
It's not even messy.
On the contrary, the stakes are sky high, Cascade. And, as usual, we find ourselves parachute in absentia. As I said, impossible to commence operations within the current state of affairs. Oversee.
That's pretty much it.
In your own time.
Everyone wants me to clean. It's like I'm playing Power Wash Simulator.
A typed page lies upside down in a stack of similarly formatted files. The cover reads, Remote Viewing Testimonial, N28. It seems quite compelling. A 56-year-old woman was partnered with a trusted friend as a target selector. She then described the site of a decade-old plane crash in great detail, while her friend was physically present at the location, 2,000 miles away. Unprompted, she also gave specific, accurate descriptions of the aviation accident itself. The testimony is light on cause, but it involved the collision of 3 separate aircraft. 2 passenger airliners and a military jet. Exceeding bank angle, increasing engine noise. Exceeded, not enough. Calm, calm. This is it. Please, God, oh no. It feels like 1,000 eyes are on you as you step back. A silver brick, foil wrapped and creased with factory precision. You recognize its dull sheen and shape instantly. Beneath the word Cosmo Comida, a grinning cosmonaut, one gloved hand giving a thumbs up, the other squeezing purple paste from a tube into their mouth. Produced by a company called Vanguard 79, it claims to be the food of the future.
Is it? No.
Technically, yes, due to the violent contractions of space-time. Tossed in the corners, clotted beneath furniture, dozens upon dozens of silver packs, blend in the half-light. Even though Cosmo Comida claims to be the food of the future, small print on the packet reads, Best by Hebdomus 84, 12 years ago. He's subsisting on these alone. The packet makes a light crinkle as you place it down. A dark patch of glistening mold curls out from the base of the far wall. The mold has a vague and irregular shape, like black splotches of malignancy on an X-ray. Yellow tendrils streak across it. A 1,000 skinny antennas. The tendrils seem to favor seams and stress lines rather than smooth concrete. Solid operant instincts. Slime class, if you were to guess. Educated mold guess.
Educated mold guess.
Okay. The Russian pack crinkles as you turn it over.
Read the room blueprints. Okay.
The packet makes a
how much blueprints I got. Blueprints. I have 1 blueprint. That's negative blueprints. And then give any negative blueprints. That's giving me 1. Statehood, shadow play. That's negative blueprints. Okay, so we just throw this back. I also noticed this. It's like a paper doll. It's just, you see the little torn out pieces of paper for all these assorted things, and it just puts it over. It's a really cool effect.
A file stamped with Miho internal. Below the stamp, a heading, Project Eschaton. In a matter of phasing conclusions, the rest of the cover is obliterated by warning labels. Eschaton. You have no idea what the word means, but it lands with a pleasant heaviness.
Exactly what it implies. Solid matter moving through other solid matter by phasing with it on a meta-dimensional plane. For example, as it pertains to the Miho zero-hold report you've just discovered, the psychogenic passing of human body through cement wall.
You feel Holocene's...
Well, I'm gonna say, oh, what's
There
this?
was barely any mess to speak of. The room is functionally unchanged. Odd that Holocene was fixated on a non-existent mess when really, the only thing out of order is that single sheet of paper. The one lying on the floor over there. Your former double was busied himself with a loose piece of thread on his dressing gown sleeve. Might be worth taking a look. Technically, it counts as mess. A sheet of thick paper lies on the floor, folded in half and partially covered by shadow. Impossible consonant clusters assault your mind's ear.
Oh boy.
A cipher. Almost certainly. Right now. Its secrets will keep. One glance, and you know it is. You refold the paper and slip it into your pocket.
Well, the room situation is much improved, Cascade. Very clean. Fine job. Oh, yes. I'm afraid I can't elaborate on that right now, but please remind me to elaborate on it later.
Your former double stares blankly at you, as if you never spoke at all.
A thorough clean will always turn up expected and completely mundane items. And coincidence is a story we tell ourselves.
Holocene unfolds his dressing gown, and then folds it again.
High time for another Cosmo ration. How many have I had today? It's hard to keep track sometimes as they're so delicious. I'm sure you can, Cascade. Now, please, go and practice your stagecraft in more suitable surroundings. Miho believes in you.
Alright, so we have a cipher.
The block of aggressively unintelligible text covers the sheet you picked up from Holocene's floor. Through it, a shadow text is threaded, one which may rise to legibility. The text remains as impossible as you found it. You are
Oh, wow. I'm amazing. 10 out of 10 performance.
Do the work. This is a discipline you have been initiated in, at least in theory. Paint it in feces on the walls of our padded cell. Most ciphers are substitution ciphers, solvable with a single keyword or phrase. If you have it, you're set. If you don't, you need procedures. Bigrams, trigrams, character frequency, index of coincidence analysis, tables, tables, and more tables. Certain letters appear a lot more than others in any given language, both alone and in pairs. Knowing which and spotting them as patterns, even when the letters are encrypted, is the most basic tenet of code breaking. Then, code breaker, you are fucked. The cipher wants to give up its secrets. It is screaming them at you. You just don't have the ears to hear.
Yeah, pretty good. Don't know the keyword length. Okay.
AKA the hard part. AKA the part you didn't care to review earlier. When all other training abandons you, return to the opera's foundational tenet. Make it up as you go along. Unfortunately, the cipher is already made, and you find it very difficult to go along. Maybe you were so close. Maybe you were very far. Either way, you've gleaned very little. 26 times you move through the document, tallying robotically. A swarm of letters, uncountable. It takes you 7 attempts to count almost every letter. The letters that appear most often are H and T, with 20 occurrences each. Take H as an example. In a text with 291 characters, that's about 7%, which is more than double the number you would expect to get if it were entirely random. 1/26th, or roughly 3%. But also only half the rate at which the most frequent letter, E, appears in the regular alphabet. It is not in any case a series of random letters. That much is clear. It is a coherent message hidden within incoherency. The cipher wavers like a mirage, a madman's shopping list, equal parts banality and wonder. 3 bigrams appear 3 times, NG, JG, and YX. You know from counting the letters that it's unlikely to be this simple, but it's worth a shot. No set of 3 letters appears more than once. That, combined with your character analysis, this proves that parts of the text at least retain their internal structure. On the page, the letters gibber insanely, crying NG, JG, YX. It's divided into 23 blocks, each between 1 and 25 characters long. 1, 14, 9, 3, 5. You begin to pencil down the correspondence of each number. N, I, C, E.
Oh, very nice.
T, R. Chills run through you as the letters begin to spell out a plausible message. Nice try, salutations, me ho. Each standard code breaking procedure you apply yields only another veil. You try grouping the numbers together, 1 degree, 41 minutes, 9. You'd have to know how to use a map for this to be effective. The letters spin furtherishly. The text remains as impossible as you found it. You fold the sheet and...
Alright, so we need more shadow play. We can get more shadow play. In fact, well, we got 7 skill points. Fuck it. Shadow play. There. Then we probably have some shadow play. Oh, that's 2 shadow play. Never mind. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, let us inspect this piece of paper again.
Holocene cipher unfolds its consonant-strangled gibberish. Many cryptologists are resigned to the same. It never works.
Ooh.
Undertrained, unprepared, frozen 5 years solid. Of all those valuable niche skills you were taught years ago, almost nothing remains. You cannot do this.
Here's a cipher. Fuck you, Holocene, but backwards. Maybe I don't care for a while, but it's so damn cringe, predictable, and story in the years. How many times will Sylvanus betray the Horde? Or just anybody?
It is beyond you, Operan. You fold the
There must be a piece of information somewhere.
You stand before an archon. You skim. You turn away from...
Ain't nothing new here. There will probably be something there, just not right now. EverQuest Legends is launching with 8 servers. Wow. We'll see how long they keep that up. Cardio Grandpa up to no good. Alright, well, we did accomplish a fair bit. Hopefully next time we'll be able to solve that cipher. Did we go up here last time? I think we did. That's right. It looped around. We have the power of the flashlight. The flashlight will illuminate our path. It'll guide us in these trying times. What's this?
Ahead, the electric hum and rhythmic yellowed grass.
We can travel back.
Ahead. You catch the next aero tram back towards civilization.
Tram 2, drive, approaching. Tram 2, drive, departing.
Listen here, you little shit. This is a shakedown.
What now? I'll sure you will.
Wait. What's that bottom one?
What now? I'll sure you.
Doppelgang. Doppelgang, right? Fortunately, I don't have anything that can coerce him. I thought I had more. Wait a minute. What is the doppel?
What now?
Yeah, it was doppelgang. We need more information. I'll be
sure
back.
you will.
I'll be back, loser. I'll be back. I like it when I'm flashing my light in broad daylight. That's how you know I'm good. Oh, here we go. We're already here.
Please, if you see Carolina, do let me know. What do you mean? Won't let you? He thinks you are a bad influence. You tell him that you are checking in on half of me. For all that's worth. Until next time.
Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. We'll try that. And I'm talking for her dad, asshole. It probably won't work, but we'll try. Also, we gotta find that, I think it's down here. Yeah, here it is. Finally, the secrets of this darkened hallway will be revealed to us.
Amid the chaos and disrepair, the ghost of what this room used to look like emerges for a moment. Walls lined with cages large and small. The faux rainforest cacophony of chirps, squawks, and yips. And in the center of the room, a circle of people crowding around a brightly lit patch of floor.
20 on the tiger beetle.
By day, a normal pet shop. On weekend nights, they used to clear out a space for invertebrate death matches. Mostly beetles, occasionally a tarantula. Ramses used to love this stuff. The perfect balance of pointlessness and grit.
Who are you going for, H? Tiger or stag? Let's fucking go.
The competitors are released. Suddenly, Ramses leans in and exhales. A pressurized column of smoke strikes the floor and expands, enveloping the insects in heavy grey-brown billows.
Would taking a bath in hallucinogens used by advanced creatures 100 times your weight calm you down? Fucking check it out.
For a moment, stillness. Suddenly you hear an awful chainsaw buzzing. The two beetles begin to whir like enraged wind-up toys.
Here we fucking go.
Indeed, you can't remember. The memory is gone, and so is Ramses.
There it is. The kimono robe. Oh, shit. A fucking kimono robe? And it's got shadow play? What's that? Look at us. We're fucking fancy now. Look at how fucking fancy we are. Alright. I'm gonna try to convince what's his dumb sunglasses ass that we're talking for somebody or whatever. Where's the... It's up there. That's right, and then I can use this to keep track of the checks I've failed. Doppelgang, doppelgang. I guess we'll put this on. Doppelgang pants.
What now? Why? Did he lose our address? Afraid of old Septimus? Afraid I'll tell him how much of a shit job he's done as a father, I bet. Fine. Fuck it. Go see for yourself what your mentorship did to her. Pass the word back to Dr. Daddy. Yeah, I know. But I'm watching.
Well, this seems like a good spot. Hold on, before we do anything, we gotta get these pants. A purple collared shirt. I want to get some purple collared pants. This seems like a good spot to call it. I imagine we're gonna find out some stuff about the red discs here. And yeah. Because everything's the same except for my coordination. Yeah, we'll get coordination up a little higher. But anyways, thanks everyone for stopping on by. Appreciate you guys. What's coming up this week? But yeah, we'll continue this next Monday because it gets a little confusing because next week Backyard Baseball releases on Tuesday, so I'm gonna be playing that on Tuesday. This will be on Monday. This Thursday will be Monsters and Memories. Friday, Bro Before Foes. We'll probably be playing 33 Immortals. Maybe No Rest for the Wicked, depends how we're feeling. What else? Something. Probably Monsters, Members, or Pantheon on Sunday. And I believe that's it. Hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye.